How did you come across nDorse, and how did you select it as a tool that was beneficial to the work that you're doing?
We were looking at a way to really revamp how we were doing our rounding. We have always done rounding, but it was kind of a homemade process on how
Mhm,
we entered the rounding. It was becoming very tiresome for our directors. It was a lot of dual work, and we didn't want that to happen because that,
mhm.
of course, can cause burnout and non-compliance and all the things.
Yep.
And so when they presented that to us, the way I looked at it was we can do this for our rounding, we can do this for our employee month nominations, everything we can really drive through nDorse for a
Mm,
one-stop shop to make it easier for all of our staff and to make it easier for our directors as well, which was kind of it was the easy button for me to push
mhm,
on making this better for our organization. I think the return on investment is, I mean, you can't really put a number on that for sure.
mhm.
But we just had our highest participation rate for our employee engagement scores. Our employee engagement survey, we had 88% participation.
Oh, wow.
So, which is unheard of for most people, and we ranked in the 93rd percentile for overall satisfaction. So, we've seen those numbers just really jump. The vendor that we work with, they say that they normally see people jump maybe 1 to 2%, and we're jumping 5 to 10% in a lot of our scores. So, I think obviously it's had a huge impact
Mhm.
on what we do because again, if you're getting recognized for the work that you're doing or little things that you're doing, you're a better satisfied employee. So I think it really goes hand in hand.
Congratulations, Morgan. That really speaks to you, your leadership team there, and really the entire organization, everything that you're doing and the culture you've created. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about any major successes you've had with the use of it.
I think some of our biggest successes, I'm going to be honest, is how we're nominating people for Employee of the Month, Daisy Award, Caring Kind. That has been a huge time saver for a lot of people. I also think that people can scroll through the live feed and see the recognition. Now people can easily find recognition that they've received. They can look for other people's recognition if they want to. I just think it's really streamlined and made things a lot easier.
Nice, nice.
Just knowing that a lot of people have things implemented, but recognition probably is not one of the big things that's easily implemented, I would
Mm,
say. Um, we still write thank you notes and all of those things, but in today's world, if you can have it on your phone and you can easily endorse somebody, it's a huge win for all parties involved. Um,
mhm,
we always say here that what gets recognized gets repeated. And so when you see
mhm,
a good behavior, recognizing that in real time and live and they get notifications right away is a huge win for everybody involved.
mhm. So we know that employee engagement, how they feel in the work they do, correlates strongly with the performance of the organization. Do you
Mhm.
have any insights in regards to patient experience or safety quality, those other metrics that are so highly correlated?
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny you asked that. I just got off our a meeting at 10 o'clock with we have leadership evaluation management, so the LEM, and our quality is through the roof as
Mm,
far as high scores. We're meeting all of our goals. We're exceeding them by long ways. Our lowest one was at a 3, and that
mm,
was finances. And it's not because we're very financially stable. We do very well that way. Our patient experience, I want to say our last HCAP score was around the 90th percentile.
wow.
Yeah, so we do very well across the board, really. But we have a
Mhm,
lot of engaged directors that are very passionate about what they do, and
mhm,
so that really helps too.
mm. That's remarkable.
Honestly, one of the biggest, I mean, quote unquote, sellers for people in healthcare is that a physician started this. So I think
Mhm.
that creates even more buy-in than just, well, somebody from IT created this and they really don't
Yeah,
understand healthcare, where you understand healthcare from the top to bottom. So I think that
yeah.
really speaks to the mission of Endorse as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Means a
Yeah,
lot.
it's one of the things that I really love about it, that a physician saw the need and didn't just complain and whatnot, but said, "I can
Yes.
solve this," and did.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah,
think that was one of the biggest selling points for us too is and we told everybody about that, like, this
Oh,
is totally physician started, so
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I just wish more physicians feel that way about things, to make it a
Mhm.
priority.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, it's so important. So
Mhm.
anyways,
it is.
It
It
is,
is,
it is.
absolutely.
we'll change people one person at a time, I guess.
That's right.
It's
It's that
that's
ripple
right.
effect.